That's the knife you gave to the man who was hitting you, right, Miss Heard?
I wasn't worried he was going to stab me with it when I gave it to him, that's for certain.
But you gave it to him while he was abusing you, allegedly.
I gave it to him that year.
Doesn't make any sense to you two, right? Well, Amber actually wanted the jury to believe that she just so conveniently gifted her assaulter a weapon. That's pretty embarrassing if you ask me. Well, this was just one of the many occasions that Amber was humiliated in the Virginia trial. But now, a new development has just come up concerning some things that happened in the UK trial Team Amber have been singing about. And it's funny because it's worse than what you just watched. Interested in this and more? Then stay tuned to get the full gist.
There was no wall-mounted phone smashed to smithereens that he had to replace, correct?
I didn't hear him testify to that, no.
He did. Your counsel elicited it.
I disagree with that representation.
The lies just never come to an end with her, and that's exactly what you just saw once again. But the kick of all of this is that the latest revelation about her involving her time on the stand in the UK trial is actually much worse than this, as it wasn't only that she was caught in an embarrassing lie, she could have actually been penalized for her behavior. So, ever since the trial between Johnny and Amber ended in the actress having to pay him over $10 million as decided by the jury, she and her entire team have pretty much been pushing the narrative that due process wasn't followed in the Virginia case, as opposed to the UK trial, which is why they lost this case. But a lot of news have been coming up relating to that very case, and for the most part of it, they haven't exactly been in Amber's favor. In the latest appearance on the media, it just got revealed that Amber not only lied about the poop in the bed incident, but the kick of it is how well Johnny's lawyer was able to embarrass her in the process.
You are asking me if the call to IO was intended to clarify or to talk about the dog shit and the dog feces in the bed.
Now, while it is more than obvious that she looks utterly confused out of her mind about everything that's being discussed in court, which in itself is embarrassing, the other part is that she was actually intentionally being smug about her lies on the stand. And trust me, Johnny's lawyer wasn't having any of it.
The declaration says that, which is why I said that.
No, it says about some delusional idea.
Okay.
It does not say.
Okay. Is it your testimony here today, please let the record reflect that the witness is smiling, that...
You see, if it was left to Amber, she would pretty much lie about every single thing related to the case. But thankfully, there have been others involved. And as more folks take the stand, we've gotten more details about the alleged pooping incident involving Heard. One of the more wild stories associated with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's legal battle involved a piece of fecal matter, which apparently was left on Depp's side of the bed by his ex-wife. Obviously, that story has turned a number of heads, and the news revealed some more information about the infamous bed poop that came from the trial. According to Depp's longtime chauffeur, he spoke to the Aquaman star about the incident and her regret over the joke. Specifically, Johnny Depp's driver Starling Jenkins III took the stand while the defamation case against Amber was on, providing eyewitness testimony to their tumultuous relationship. He revealed that he and Heard spoke about the bed pooping incident during a drive to Coachella in 2016. As he put it, "We had a conversation pertaining to the surprise she left in the boss's bed." This was a first-hand account of what was perhaps the most viral story to come out of the Depp-Heard years-long battle in the courts. What's more, Starling Jenkins also revealed that the actress seemingly had regrets about the scatological prank. Heard allegedly told him it was a horrible practical joke gone wrong. This is why it was so interesting to see when the incident was brought up when the Aquaman star eventually took the stand herself. And of course she lied and even seemed to have been taking the whole thing as a joke, and this expectedly got some reactions from the fans. One user wrote, "Lying and gaslighting in circles about the poop she did in the bed, so obviously lying her ass off. Hilarious and completely insane. Never before seen." Another user who was more focused on addressing the claims that Johnny was the one who pooped in the bed wrote, "Starling Jenkins testified under oath Amber told him she did it as a horrible prank gone wrong. Unless JD could teleport himself into that bed to take a dump, it was impossible as he was away that night. He was sent a photo of it. It just seems like by each passing day, things just keep getting worse for Amber, and it's almost like she doesn't know all of these would come up in her appeal. Either way, we'll find out where she'll land soon enough. Anyway, remember that these details are based on theories and research and shouldn't be considered facts." That's it for now, guys. I'll see you on the next one.